Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the month of March 2021 for the sign of Leo. So before I begin, I'd like to welcome anyone new to my channel and just give you a little bit of insight about the channel. So first of all, we do this every month, and for each zodiac sign, I write daily angel messages on my channel, and I also have some meditations here. There is a general weekly reading as well. So now you can find everything on my channel and my YouTube channel. You can also find it on my Twitter account below. There are links below, and my Facebook page link. I think it's called Business Suite now, but you can find those links below. Okay, and lastly, I am been offering my special offer reading of $77 for it's my half-hour reading has been extended to 1 full hour. So if you're looking for an angel reading with me, you can sign up on my webpage, theangelschool.com/services. That link's below. And you would go to the page and you would just select the half-hour reading as is. But within 24 hours on the first business day, I will send you a confirmation email noting the special offer. And don't worry about filling out that form for schedule because it doesn't work. And it's not how I really do it. So I ask everyone to submit 3 weeks of availability. And then with your angels, I will select the right time. I do it in the order that I receive the payments. So it's one of the reasons why I ask for a lot of time. It has always worked out. But the thing is that I do it in the order that I receive them. So if you give me at least 3 weeks, and if you have a fewer amount of hours a day available in a week, then do more. That way you don't lose your place in line as I'm giving out the appointments. So last thing is that there are no restrictions or limits on this offer. So if you've had it before, you can have it again. All right. So let's take a deep breath now. And there's a general thing that the angels want to talk about. But first I want to just tune into what's going on here. And so this is different. So they're showing me the tree, the energy of the tree, Leo. And your tree is very wide. The only thing that they're showing me, and it's moving as this happens, they're showing me, so that when the trunk of the tree is very wide, this is great. This shows that, you really have this channel, but they're showing me a break, and it's not stable, so that the top part of the tree and the lower part of the tree kind of move, like it can slide. And the breaks are happening in different places. It's moving. So my sense about this is, Leo, that you need to slow down a little bit this month, okay? You need to take care of yourself. And I feel like you're on intuitive creativity, a little bit of burnout. You may not even be aware of it because you just always feel very powerful and confident and sure of yourself. But you need some TLC. They're writing love. And the third eye in the center of this tree is right where the crack is. So I think it feels like you need to maybe set boundaries a little bit more, and especially in terms of your schedule, how much time you spend around people and using your gifts, because you're so talented, and you love being in the spotlight, that you might overdo it. And you are so used to working at this fast pace that you don't really take the time to consider the the side effects or the consequences of this. So it would be great for you if you could get out and connect with the earth to replenish and rejuvenate your psychic abilities. And what I mean by this is not just your intuition, but your spirituality and your creativity. All these things are linked, it's part of that channel, the ability to channel. All right, so now what I'd like for you to do is take a deep breath and be aware of the energy underneath your feet. It may feel like a sphere of light, and it's your Earth Star chakra, and it's the color of silver, like the hematite. And so just allow yourself to really connect and ground in. And we're going to call in Archangel Sandalphon to touch and light up this chakra, to activate it with the ascension frequencies. And as it expands and opens, you might see, or feel rather, this shaft of light just flow right up through your 12 chakras or 11 chakras above that one. And they're writing an angel number 9 on the tree now, which to me is I thought of the Hermit card. And I feel like they're writing you've been like too busy. So you need to cut back in some way. Or if you can't cut back within your day, cut back in the promises that you make. So you may have to extend your timelines a little bit so that you can get more time for yourself. So you may not want to, and understand that, you can't turn down work. But what you may need to do is spread it out. Take the work, but they have to be aware that it's going to be a bit of a wider timeline. And any amount that you can widen your timeline within reason will give you a little bit more time each day. Even if it's an extra hour, right? Would be good to start taking back some of that time. And also, not making it streamlining the way things work so that you don't give, too much of your energy where you could have streamlined that and put more responsibility on them, so work out some business stuff. It might be just some structural things that you need to really focus on that will also streamline your time. They're just writing they're writing the word exhausted, and that you really need to fix whatever that is that's creating that exhaustion. All right, and we'll just see before we move on. So, one. So be aware of your solar plexus chakra. I think I'm correct. Let's see. Earth, base, sacral, navel. Earth, base, sacral, navel, solar plexus. Nope, heart chakra. Okay, so be aware of your heart chakra. That's the sixth chakra, if I've counted right. And just be aware of focusing on the things that your heart finds that's in alignment with you. And they wrote the word Saturn, so this might be a bit of a test for you, meaning that you might need to really be more disciplined. So maybe you're like a little too, your heart has no boundaries. Like it's a sense like you just like, it's like almost you just say yes to everything, okay? And you need either more support to help you to fulfill those yes projects, or you need to learn to say, no, this I can't do, but this I can. And that, I need you to do this. So this could be a new beginning for you, all right? learning to be more clear, first of all, about have that mental picture, visualize how you want your life to look, and then establish it, set the ground rules for it to happen. All right, let's take a look at the card okay, so it's the Justice card, Archangel Radleigh. This makes sense because it's the Friends of God is what his name means, and this is the Archangel you'll be working with. And what makes sense about this to me is that your relationships, the lines blur, right? You want to be everything to everybody. You want to be the light in the room, right? And so this makes you foolish in a way because you don't take care of yourself. You're neglecting that time of privacy, space to regroup, to recoup. You're ignoring that. And you're worried about not being fair, like Justice here. You're worried about cheating by pulling back or not saying yes, that you'd be taking something away from them. But you got to do what's right and fair for you first. So you got to put yourself first so you can really show up 100% for them, right? In the way that you want to. And it may be this thing where if you're like an artist or, you don't, like a graphic designer, like my brother does this, I always say, look, if it takes 3 stages to get the project done, then let the people know your work from here to here. And with that payment, that if they got to get the more information to you, that like if they don't get the next information to you and have it drawn out what you need, so it's on them. And if they hold up the timeline, they hold up their timeline. But that means that then everything else has to be adjusted. You're not going to rush and like get it done at the original agreement when they didn't follow through on theirs. And people have to understand that, and you have to do that for yourself so that you're not all over the place and energy out, just, running, leaking energy. All right, so you're going to have to do the right thing for yourself in order to do the right thing by them. Okay, 5 of Abundance. Here's a message from your guardian angels. And this is really saying, it's like you have a cry for help here. You need to learn to reach out to others when you are in need. And right now, you're in need. Leo, you're in need. You need to reach out. You need to, say, this is what I need in order for this to work. Okay? But otherwise, you're going to end up depleting your resources, physically, financially, all kinds of things. But really, I feel like physically here and in your home life. So I'm saying the word justice again. You've got to set some rules here. This is what justice is also meaning here. And you've got to set some guidelines. You got to reestablish your laws of your business or whatever it is. Get it written down and make it official. All right, Leo, I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month. And get some rest. Bye-bye. Love you.